Welcome to Keystone Strategy Trading. Please take a moment to review our performance disclaimer and then we'll get started.
Welcome back if you're following along, and if not, just a quick recap on what we're doing here is we are going to be doing a review of the automated trading service from TradeWithMaya. And this next week, or this current week, we're getting the account set up. We're supposed to be trading, or we intend to trade live on June 1st, and we're on track to do that right now. So in doing so and getting things set up, we were reviewing the website and we were looking at, they have a section where you can go look at live trades, closed out positions that they've got, that they're tracking. So they have their back testing that they've done for several years, and then they actually have the actual live trades that they're posting. So we wanted to go through that, and as we were doing so, we started to realize that there's some months that, it's losing money and making very little money, which is expected. But we started thinking, okay, we need to probably factor in the subscription price as a drag on the account to see how that impacts the account. So the first thing we did was, since we're going to be trading a $30,000 account, they give you the option to put in your account size. So we're going to do that. So we're putting in our account size. And then you can see all the numbers change here. We can go back to where they originally started trading this, which is they turned it on in April. And the reason you don't see any trades here is they use 30 to 45 day out DTEs. So apparently there were no closed out positions in April when they first started trading this. And they started closing out positions in May, and that's why you start seeing these trades here, which actually were put on likely in sometime in April. So as we went through that, we started realizing that maybe some of the more recent months were not doing quite as well as the beginning. And so that made me think, okay, well, there may be a potential drag here that we need to be concerned about. And largely because two of the biggest months were the very beginning of when they started trading this. So you can see in May and June of 2025, that appears to be like their two largest months. So as those roll off and we start looking into 26, which is a lot more moderate P&L compared to the first 2 months, that's when we started becoming really concerned about, are we going to have an issue here with the subscription drag? So what I'm going to do going forward is I'm going to be tracking that, and I've created a spreadsheet here, and we did it based on the account that we're going to use, which is a $30,000 account. But what I think I'm going to do going forward is I'm going to get these numbers and put it in a spreadsheet, and I will track it based on if it were maybe a $10,000 account and a $5,000 account. We'll have several options here for you to look at, and we'll see how heavily that subscription drag is on, and then maybe that'll help us decide, what kind of account do we really have to have so that that subscription drag is not an issue, or we may find out that it's just too great to even be trading the system at all. And at that point, we may decide to rethink the whole this whole tracking of this system. But the jury's still out. We'll see. We'll find out what happens. So what we have here is this column here is the P&L that I'm going to be getting from their website. And then in this column here, I'm going to have a 12-month ROI. And right now you can see that based on the first 12 months that were logged and booked, the ROI is 34 points or 34%. And then when I factor in the drag of the subscription fee, it drops down to 28%. So the next month, the ROI stayed pretty steady. But then next month, if we are on track to only do about $900, they're forecasting potentially as much as $2,000. But if we only do the $900, and we're at the end of the month now, then it's going to drop significantly from 34 down to 23%. And then with the drag, it drops down even more to the 17%. So I just wanted to highlight that, make you aware of it, and that's something that I think we're going to add to the tracking of the system to see how we're doing and make sure we factor in the subscription drag. And then also, as we're getting trades coming live, we may see some slippage. We may have different results from the tracking that Maya's doing versus our live account. So we'll have exactly what Maya did versus our live account. So I just want to give you an update on that, and more to come. Should be doing one more video on getting the account set up, and then we'll start doing weekly videos, probably Sunday nights, and just give you an update on how it did for the week.
Thanks for watching. If you're interested in learning more, have any questions for us? Please visit our website at keystonestrategytrading.com.